one in that right in front of my house. One is, but it was along that. It went way down there. Illegal in the United States. You cannot ride like that. It used to be when I was young, you could ride back there, but not now. So I think it's because of the drought. But these bananas happened in the beginning, but look, they just died right on the vine. They never got full-size bananas. So they can't have bananas again. The little ones off the root ball will be the next to have them. So I was chopping this and I saw a great big spider, man. Wow, he was huge. Wish I could get a picture of him. You wouldn't believe. Wait, I don't see him anywhere there. Where, oh where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? Don't bite me now, I'm trying to cut this banana down. Anyway, that was the first group of bananas off this specific tree. Probably not a good sign. I kind of missed the Bayakubo in that corner right there. So, let's see how it goes. So look at the lid. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm gonna turn it this way a little bit. Hello. Good. Don't get me spun. Saw me miss that corner. So another thing I was trying to do was not crush that little one there. You see how close I came. It's only like a 1/4 inch in between there, daylight. So I didn't have much leeway. I nicked this corner up here a little bit, but no harm, no foul. So let me drag this thing away from here. That's a kingfisher. He's blue and white, but you can't really see the blue. lot of fishing activity. Look at all those boats over there. And then you got the skimmer to get baby fish to put in the fish pan, I think. Or they catch, the skimmer catch, they call it homai homai. It's fish, really tiny fish. They're full grown though. They make like pate out of it, stuff like that. They're pulling a long net right there. Wow. It's a long one. Then everybody's swimming right now. All the way down the shore. It's Holy Week. So, look at that. Never seen that many people swimming. Wow. It's a National Swim Day. It's the whole fishing village down there swimming. Girls and guys out there. Didn't know how to swim good. I'm not going out there over my head, no. Yes, much activity. Coming for landing. Wow, it's looking kind of spooky. Kind of rough out there. You know, I missed the rainstorms and really I would miss the typhoon. And it wasn't gonna, you know, make a lot of damage. I like storms. But, you know, I don't like property damage. But I like to see the high wind and, all the rain, the pouring rain and everything. I gotta fit, you know, the rain is a project I gotta come up with. See this, all the sliding glass doors. There's another one behind that banana tree. So, 1, 2, 3, that's my, maybe not so much that one, but I probably will make it for that one too. Because the rain, when it's slanting and it gets under into the face of the house, it goes down those sliding glass doors and gets in the track and finds its way in there. I try to caulk everything, but the track it slides on, you know, it's not like a storm door, which is what it should be. It should be a storm door. But I mean, I don't know, but is there sliding storm doors up there? It's gotta be but they're not here. So I'm gonna have to come up with something. I think I got something, but I don't know if it will hold up in the high winds or not. But I'm getting ready to test it out this coming typhoon season because I don't want to drill any holes in the wall or anything like that. So I'm gonna use existing screw holes that are around the opening of the sliding glass door, and I'm use little L's to screw into the panels I'm going to put up there. They're going to be temporary panels. Whenever a storm comes, I'm going to put them up there because I can't sleep good if it's storming at night, you know. I think that rain is going to be coming in there, so I got to keep getting up and checking it. No. Anyway, welcome to Nevadaville. So I didn't come out here to talk about that. Came out here to chop some of this off. This is that tree that I cut down the other day. It's earlier in the video, but it was another day. So get to chopping. Here's the bananas that died young. I was gonna have a funeral. Pay my respects. They were just all babies. Look at them. Let's show a little respect for the baby bananas that died. It's a daggone shame, man. Sorry, bananas. I couldn't save you. I watered you some, but wasn't enough, evidently. May you rest in peace. Up near the top where the top of the banana tree starts to split out, and below that, you know, the center, the very center like this, is edible. It's edible on coconut trees too. You never heard that on National Geographic. Or, you know, I've never heard that on National Geographic or any other survival show. You know, you get trapped on a deserted island and you ate all the coconuts and it's a life or death situation. Up where it sprouts out for the coconuts at the top. If I can see a coconut tree right here. Yeah. See right up there where at the top, the trunk of the tree goes up and it starts splitting into those limbs. All the center of that tree is edible. And it's got a lot of water in it too, so it's a good survival food. If you know you ate all the coconuts and it's a life or death situation, cut the tree down and eat that part of the coconut tree. It could save your life. Same thing with a banana. You could pretty much eat the center of it all the way down, I think, on a banana. But you know, the tender part of it is up there by where the limbs sprout. So, there you go. If you get stranded on a deserted island, 62 to freedom might have just saved your life. Because, you know, what if it's a small island, you know, it ain't got but a couple coconut trees and maybe 2 banana trees and a couple coconut trees. You're not gonna make it long unless you get rescued. So, I don't know. As a last resort, you know, you're getting ready to die, go ahead and cut the trees down, try to make a raft or something, and keep the middle of them, the banana and the coconut tree, keep them, and I'll put the name of that right here. This is the name of the center of that, and it possibly saved your life. You know, you could, if you know, I'm sure you could find some floating around plastic. You could find it everywhere. Even on deserted beaches, there's plastic everywhere on Earth. So wrap the center of those up, you know, the moisture could save you too. So take as much water if you can with you. When you finish eating all the food and you ain't been rescued, do that. You know, actually, if you're that hard up for food, you know, the outer part like that part right there on the outside, you got to peel that away. But actually the whole stalk, leaves and everything are all edible. Whatever you could chew up is edible. So that's a lot of food, you know, to keep you from starving to death. And it contains a lot of moisture, so you might want to, you know, trim a limb off and eat that. And let the other one stay there moist until you need it on a survival mode. So you can eat all this stuff. It's been laying on the ground, so I'm not going to eat this one because it's been just laying here dead too long. I don't know. There might be a parasite or something in there. Anyway, the bananas died on this one. Something might be wrong with it. I don't know. But after you eat the bananas and the coconuts and all that, you can just start eating the banana stalk. And especially if you're thirsty, that'd be a really good thing. 6'2", freedom out. So there's your life-saving story for the day. That's the only life-saving story I got. Oh, I got another life-saving story. Retire. Don't die at work. Don't. What's the fun in that? Oh, I was making one more shaft for a guided missile destroyer, and I had a heart attack by the crane. No. I'm enjoying this, just tinkering around. So, you know, I don't sit on my laurels all the time, so that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to retire and just lounge around. I mean, for a little while, you know, then get busy. Get busy doing something you like. I'm thinking about, you know, I used to like drawing, painting. Thinking about doing that after I get off my laurels and make my chicken pen. Before the chicken pen, it's got to come the panels I'm going to make for the, because rainy season is just around the corner. And I'm going to buy the material soon to make one as a test. So 62 out. I'll see you on the flip-flop. So after I took a shower, I heard the well pump running. I just came to see the bubbles in there. There's a little bit of bubble. It's an indication that it's pumping water, not air. You wouldn't see any bubbles in there if it ran out of. Plus side, although that can fool you sometimes. But I took that plug, loosened that plug, and water squirted out instead of air. I know it's good, plus it's not warm. It's good right now. The tricky thing about that is, it can be good right now, but before the tank is filled up, it could run out of water. And start pumping air before it's filled up. The only way you know that it's good is, you know, it can't run too long, then you know something's wrong. Or if it gets quieter, that's an indication it's pumping air. And then you know everything's good when it shuts off, because the float valve in the storage tank is what cuts that pump off. So you know it filled up.